Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer 3 where we play as Tamurkhan. And last time we've just did two things. So we defeated Archaon and actually three things. We've defeated Archaon and his allies, what remained of the faction of Tongue. We've prevented the war against Hargrave because we've taken the settlement, which probably was their capital, like the capital of the faction, and we've also so four things. That was a pretty like plentiful episode. So we've also completed battle for one of our chieftains, for Kaisk, and now he's completely devoted to us. And the fourth and last thing we did was we declared the war on the Challengers of Khorne, and right now we are at war with them. So let's keep pushing further into their territories. As usual, we want to secure basically all of the territories, or at least as many as we can. And let's see, we cannot afford anything, we are too poor, it seems. But it seems like also the units or like armies of Khorne have the same, or like very similar ability to the Greenskins, which is something almost like Wa. So I guess at once this bar is full, they might summon some extra units or armies. Okay, but for now let's just focus on pushing forward. And I think even though this guy has like two champions at his disposal, I don't think he has a fighting chance against Tamurkhan, but I guess we will have to find out. For now, let's just we have to stick around with this guy until he replenishes some of his forces. And it says there are some building upgrades available, but we cannot actually afford anything of importance. So we are ending this turn, and we will see what the Challengers of Khorne will do to stop us. I really hope that Hargrave will actually keep their part of the deal, will respect their part of the deal, because I just gave them their capital in exchange for non-aggression pact and some gold. And what is this? Fruit of the garden. A terrible nausea grips you, and over the course of the next 7 hours you slowly and agonizingly retch up a withered and whipping black orb, double the size of your own head. An egg or a fruit? The reeking sphere defies easy description, but must be used appropriately. So, plant in the fields. If buried within the soil and carefully tended to, the putrescent sack, no doubt sent from the fly lord's decomposing garden, shall surely bear uncommonly rancid seed, and we would get 3 units of plague bearers. Okay. Or we could consign it to the sewers. There is no better breeding ground for Nurgle's putrid spawn than dung-caked waste tunnels. In those filthy depths, the egg fruit will birth something marvelously mephitic, and we will get 3 units of plague toads of Nurgle, and those are actually war beasts. But we'll go into quantity over quality. Okay, so there's that. And what is happening around here? Can we... Okay, I think we are pretty safe to take that Pillar of Skulls. this guy doesn't seem to be interested in counter-attacking our advancement or anything. For now, at least. And we could actually recruit... We have, as you can see, some renowned units for recruitment. But yeah, those will have to wait. And look at that, we even have Uncle Thoronkel, which is definitely something we want in our armies. So I guess this army will be supported with both the Giant, the Bilious Thundergoth, a Chaos Giant, and Uncle Thoronkel. A pretty funny name, but yeah. So, we need to increase our income, and basically that is all we could do right now. And we might try to find ourselves some kind of trading partners or something. No one is interested in... Well, it seems like we even cannot sign any kind of trading agreements, which is pretty interesting, but okay. At least we can sign a peace, not a peace treaty, but non-aggression pact with Chaos Dwarfs. That is what we'll do. We are not interested in fighting them either. So, for now, I mean, at least for now, we are not interested in fighting them. I guess we'll see how the situation develops. But yeah, pretty much. For now, we are not interested in doing that. And we, in the next turn, will probably be able to reach... Yeah, we will be able to reach Tribe Slaughter. And how much of a distance this guy has, so we stay out of his reach and keep replenishing our forces as well. So, like here. And why don't we replenish our forces around here? That is pretty weird, but okay. And we will support Tamurkhan in this fight. And we'll say Gutalo there as well. Because we want to start leveling up Dromkar's like devotion as well. Right. So, it seems like there are some unassigned skill points. So let's address that. And for... okay, we definitely want this thing. All of our units will tire slower and will be faster. Okay. We can go for this thing here as well. There are some upgrades available or constructions, but we'll ignore it. And honestly, I think there should be like some kind of way of...
what have you to say to the master of hosts?
Don't tell me you are... I don't get you. I really don't get you. If you are going to violate that non-aggression pact, I'm just going to destroy you, obliterate you, you know? Don't you do that. Don't be stupid enough to do that. I knew something like this would happen, but at least... Okay, at least give me some time. Where is he? Okay, we can send him like this way so that he will join this army around here. At least give me some time to deal with my current problems around here. So, first we will attack here, and we will, for now, encircle that settlement, because we want to send Gutalo Gulator there as well. So let's do it. And now it's a close victory, as you can see. So it also seems like we will not lose a single unit, which is even better.
Strike, my host.
Very good. And we will occupy.
For Nurgle.
Very good. And soon we will go for... Well, actually, those Chaos Dwarves are standing in our way right now, which is not great, but okay. Maybe we will be able to sign some kind of agreement with them, like military alliance or something. I guess we will see. Okay, and in the next turn, maybe not next, but in the nearest future, we are going for the settlement of Karak.
For great Nurgle.
That much is certain. And I want to make sure that... Let's see. How much territories do these guys have? They have 5 settlements, but where are those settlements? I mean, I didn't expect them to have so many settlements. I thought they have only 5 of them. But okay, probably somewhere behind the fog of war there was like this red edge over here. So that is my guess. So once we defeat those armies around here, or at least they Karak them, then we will split our forces and we will send Gulator towards Hargrave, because I'm pretty sure the war is brewing against, like, between us, especially that they just broke a non-aggression pact with us. So we have to be prepared. We have to protect our territories, or like the territories that we have conquered. Okay, so there's that. Let's spend some more of our money on the things that we need. Honestly, some of those sounds, like those bubbling sounds, sound like a like a farts coming out from under the water in a bathtub.
Son of the sickly winds.
Okay, let's spend those skill points.
Favored of Nurgle.
Yes, of course you are favored of Nurgle. And Ketzak, Pit of Shades, this skill was pretty cool.
Warrior.
And it worked exactly as I expected it to work. Missile resistance is always useful when it comes to the champions and the lords.
Champion of Decay.
We'll go for Vile Tide over here, and maybe yeah, let's go for the Traitorkin. And where is the other guy? Are you coming? You have to enter that army belonging to Gulator, sorry. There are still some upgrades available, but really there are none.
Gifts for the host.
We'll skip this and we'll end the turn. So yeah, the more territories we conquer, the bigger of a strategic threat we become, and the more antagonistic all the faction become towards us. So we need to wrap things up around here real fast. Okay. Even if we wanted to, we wouldn't be able to attack Karak Dam this turn. So we might just go ahead and sit on the edge over there. And with this guy, we'll just enter that settlement so that we can, you know, continue to replenish our forces. And it says once more there are building upgrades available. I don't think there are any. Okay, so let's take a quick look. And no, nothing of importance. We could build like these things, but we are not interested in them for now. So let's end the turn. And yeah, this guy is on his way. And at least he will be of some use in
We have no quarrel.
the other guy's army.
That is Kasapa's much.
Why do you break this non-aggression pact with me? I did nothing wrong to you. I'm really not interested in fighting you. I'm interested in like making my way towards the Black, was it the Black Mountains or whatever they were called? Basically towards the Karakadran, and after that Kislev and Empire. Why do you... Never mind, just let's wrap things up around here. Karak Dom has to be taken. Close victory, but we will actually continue the siege first, because like I said, we want to increase the devotion of our chieftain sitting okay, but fortunately this guy will not be able to reach the tribe slaughter this turn, so at least there's that. And yeah, we want to increase the devotion of Grumkor. Okay, easy win. No losses in units on our side over there. And we have unlocked yet another unit. And province secured. So let's choose a commandment and we'll go for Plague God's Nursery, as we always do. Okay, so there's that. And we will also pick this thing over here. Like so.
Decay.
And yeah. So it seems like 4 battles more. And this guy, well, he already can allow us to recruit Centaurs, but we want some other units like Cygors and eventually Gorgons. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, so let's just spend those skill points that we have acquired. And this was a pretty quick turn as well. There are plenty of those right now. And we will start investing into... Actually, we will go for the bloated carcass first. But next we will start investing into our army.
Master of Hosts.
Okay, let's go for the Greater Arcane Conduit. And to this guy, this time for evasion. And where is this ugly Cyclops? He's right over here, so let's head over there with him, so that they can meet halfway with Gulator. And honestly, I'll try to sign a peace treaty with Challengers of Khorne. But I doubt, yeah, they are not interested in doing so. And I think they are actually indeed coming from this direction, from this passage, So we might be forced to like cross those lands over here belonging to the Chaos Dwarfs and then take them on over there. And this would give us a passage to territories belonging to the Empire and Kislev.
Champion
But all
of
in due
Decay.
time. For now, let's just focus on one thing at a time. But anyway, we will still have to move this guy, the Gulator, further north, and we will focus with Tamurkhan on fighting the Challengers of Khorne. He should be able to deal with them on his own, especially that he is pretty powerful right now, with all those chieftains in his army and some better units. We could as well just recruit another one of these like more powerful units in his army, like Noxbringer, which is basically a soul grinder. But we would have to pick yet another time, yet once more, a unit that we would be willing to sacrifice it for. And I'm thinking about Pestilence mostly. And yeah, this would, I think, improve our situation, or maybe not situation, but the power of our army. Okay, let's go for it.
Weigh the balance.
Okay, we cannot afford them. Great, so at least let's recruit these guys instead, which seem to be a little bit better.
The host swell
Okay.
with the faithful.
And there's that.
Dominance through decay.
Right.
Defiler.
Okay, so we can just wrap things up around here. There's nothing else to be done, it seems, so let's end the turn. And those Challengers of Khorne hardly moved. I don't know if they have this difficulty traveling through those lands or something, but yeah. Come on. Okay, so let's move this guy further
Barbarians.
north. Or we could just first see
Not how they
what the outcome of this battle with Tamurkhan will be like.
Hound with box and blade.
And yeah, there are some more armies there.
What lies beneath?
That's
Awaiting the
interesting. So let's see if we can actually...
Champion of Decay.
Yeah, I think now that the balance of power is slightly to our advantage, they are less likely to run away from us, and we might be able to fight them. So let's do it.
You come.
Close victory, but it's all I care about.
I, Tamurkhan, lead you.
All I care about is victory, basically.
Souls for the Earthfather.
Okay. So there's that.
Trouble.
And we cannot enter any stance that would allow us quicker, faster replenishment, but okay. So now let's just go further up
Stumble
north
that run fast.
with Gulator. And they will, and the Nurgle and Gulator will meet in the next turn, it seems. Okay, So all that money that we have right now, we can invest into something like upgrading our income. Which is always a good choice. And we can do the same thing around here. But actually we will upgrade this construction first, the main construction, so then we can upgrade, you know,
Befoul the world.
the other one. And why is our reliability still at the low level? I don't get it. So let's try to sign a military access. Okay, we cannot, so I guess we'll have to trespass the territories to get to the Challengers of Khorne. So for now, let's just spend those skill points and we will go for the... Right, we were supposed to start investing into our armies, our units, so we can either go for armor or melee defense, bubonic bases. No, I think we will go for armor first.
Master of Hosts!
So to make our units even harder to kill. And for this guy, we'll go for body mass contagious. What is this? Plague duration plus 1 turns, armies in province, chance of plague spreading plus 10%. Okay. So that was for Kaisk, and for Ketsak we will go for with Ketsak we will go for Earthing, and Occam's Mind Razor. Okay, whatever that is. And yeah, it says there are still some building upgrades available, but okay, we can actually build something. So let's do that. And right now, how is the situation for this guy looking? And we've just fought this battle, but for some reason his devotion does not increase. It's still at level 6 for whatever reason. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because we've sided with Kaisk. That could be it, and there's like a temporary penalty for that. So let's see. Trades gained. No. Rank gained world events. No. Building constructed. No. So it must have happened a long time ago, I mean. So without any further ado, let's just end this turn. But I'm pretty sure it works like this. So because of I sided with Kaisk, the other guy, the birdish guy will now be a little mad for a couple of turns, but it will pass, I hope. Or maybe it takes like, I don't know, 2 or 3 battles for him now to increase his devotion. I don't know, but okay. Technology researched. Circle of Life, so growth plus 20, very good. And let's see what is the distance of this guy. So he's right over there, and to maximize our distance, we might just go past him, and he will have to go over there. Okay. So now we have yet another champion in this army, but soon enough we'll probably just recruit another chieftain in this army.
The plague
Okay, we can push a little bit further. But for some reason, his replenishment rate takes forever. I don't know why. Maybe he's affected in some way by someone. Maybe some enemy agent action. Right, so we have to sit here for one more turn before we can get to the enemy territories. And let's see if we can upgrade some money-making constructions somewhere. We can go for this thing, but we cannot afford anything else. So let's see. Okay, so these guys are, you know, attitude towards us improve. So very good. Maybe we can find ourselves some kind of a quick deal. And yeah, I think the situation would look differently if our reliability wouldn't be so low. What is this? Leadership, +5 for demonic infantry units, and physical resistance, 5% for demonic infantry units. Okay, I guess it works for us. We don't have too many of those, but we still have some of them. I know our lord didn't move, but he has to stay in our territory for one more turn. And now Getzrak finally starts to increase his fealty. Finally. Right. Building upgrade available. There's nothing interesting, and we don't have money, basically, to build anything of importance to us. So right now, let's just end the turn. And there are 92 rival factions left. Now 93, so one of them got revived, or maybe it's basically like a rebel faction. Okay. So, Tamurkhan, you unfortunately now have to trespass the territories belonging to the Chaos Dwarfs. I don't want to do that, but I know there are territories belonging to Challengers of Khorne right here, so we have to do that. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. Especially that these guys didn't want to accept my plea for allowance to cross their borders. Okay, so there's that, and I think we can continue to invest into this army right here. So, and it looks like maybe it works like the more units, or like the constructions producing those kinds of units we have, the cheaper they become. Is that the case? I'm not sure. I hope it is. Okay, anyway, we still need to recruit some of these guys, and we will go for the shielded ones first, I think. Or there are still some other units that we can technically recruit. We don't have any of those, but we could in the next turn recruit these guys or these ones. So for now we will actually restrain from recruiting anymore. because we want to recruit like 2 of those units at least. And one more thing, I want to see how it looks like with those like armies or like units that I can where were those units that or constructions that would allow us to recruit the ogres? Okay, it's those. So let's start building this construction, because we will definitely need that in the future. Those ogres are very powerful units. And okay, we have to keep pushing forth to not allow the Challengers of Khorne to rebuild their power, which I'm sure they are trying to do as we speak. Right, so there's that. We are not investing into anything. We are not sacrificing our what was this called, favor in this turn, because we want to recruit the what were they called, the Chosen of Nurgle in the next turn, or Chosen of Nurgle with great weapons. Maybe both, I guess we'll see. But for now, let's end the turn. And like I said, we need to prepare for war with Hagraf, and that is why we are heading. Come on! I'm just crossing your territories because you didn't want me to, you know, to accept my plea for, like, military access. Okay, whatever. And they really disliked it, probably because our reliability is so low. But still. Okay, so let's recruit these guys. We have 1 unit of these, unless there are some better units. No, it doesn't look like there are. So let's recruit those. And also, where's Tamurkhan? He's right over here. So let's now take that settlement. Okay, decisive victory. An easy win. So it seems like we might secure ourselves yet another full province, which would be very great to do. Right, so let's recruit more of these units into that army. And now it's a full army, as you can see. So if we get enough dominance by conquering another settlement, which we will do in the next turn, then we can get rid of 1 unit of Forsaken of Nurgle and replace them with a champion. But that champion will have a long distance to travel, unfortunately, because he will spawn on Tamurkhan, but okay. And what about here? Is there anything else to be done? It doesn't look like it. So okay, and I'm still looking into my units, thinking about whether they are powerful enough or not. But I think they are pretty decent. Oh, not units, but armies. But yeah, and also one more thing. So it seems like this fealty increases when you fight certain battles as a primary force, as an attacking force. So even though we supported Tamurkhan with our army of Gulator, the fealty of Grumkor didn't increase, you know. So this is also something we have to keep in mind. Okay, so I think we can end this turn, and actually also this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, a comment and subscription to stay tuned for the next episodes, not only Total War Warhammer but everything else that I upload, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So see you around. Bye.